First of all, welcome back to the channel, y'all. If you've never been here before, just go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Thank you. Now let's get into the material. Listen, I don't know what's going on today with these young men and their inability to solve problems with their females without violence. Right here we have a story of a top athlete who was found dead in an apartment, and another athlete is now to be blamed for it. This video right here will bring everything into perspective to you because it will tell you the relationship between the two and what exactly transpired, as well as what is about to happen from here on out. The headline says a boyfriend was charged in the shooting death of an All-American college gymnast, Cara Welsh. All-American college gymnast. Highly decorated college gymnast. Now you know, there are a lot of people who are up in a frenzy about this whole situation. She wasn't just anybody. She was also very popular, well-known, highly accomplished. The first time this story broke, they said that he was the suspect, and they were not sure what the relationship was. I knew right off the bat that it was an intimate type of a relationship, but I waited for more information to come out, and this is what we have. Chad Richards, who is also a former member of the University of Wisconsin Whitewater wrestling team, so he was a wrestler, he has been charged in the shooting death of his girlfriend, Cara Welsh. She was his girlfriend. Cara was found dead in his Wisconsin apartment just before midnight on August 30th. Richards, who is 23 years old, he made his initial appearance through video in Walworth County Court on Friday. He stood before the judge. He was charged with first-degree intentional homicide, and he is facing additional charges of endangering safety by use of a dangerous weapon and disorderly conduct. Now you know, this isn't manslaughter. This isn't accidental death. This is first-degree intentional homicide. First-degree intentional homicide in Wisconsin carries a pretty hefty fine. At the least, if found guilty, which I think he will be, he's probably looking at life in prison without the possibility of parole. To go that route at 23 years old, to know that you're about to be in prison longer than you've been on earth. Wow. But let's get into the story. Whitewater police arrived at Richards' apartment, so that was his apartment, on August 30th, just before midnight, and they discovered the body of 21-year-old Cara Welsh. Police initially reported that the victim had a gunshot wound and that an altercation between the two took place before the fatal shooting. Everybody who saw the initial story, including myself, thought that she got shot once. So maybe they were in an argument, somebody introduced a gun, there was a wrestling match going on for the gun or something, or somebody introduced a gun and discharged the gun, shooting her, and she got hit once. The person had compassion. The person panicked. The person didn't fire any more shots. That was not the story. A criminal complaint that was released on Friday revealed a different story. It revealed that Cara was shot multiple times. And hold up on the multiple. Richards is the person who called 911. And he later told investigators that the two were arguing when he when Welsh, his girlfriend, grabbed his gun that he keeps in a nightstand. So he was trying to make it look like, in his defense, that they were just having an argument like a couple. And she got so heated, she went for the gun. It was in the nightstand. Richard said that he wrestled the gun away from her. Remember, this is an athlete who is built like an athlete, a wrestler at a college level wrestler. So he wrestles the gun away from her according to his story, and then he shot her when he got the gun away from her because he feared for his life. This isn't going to hold up in court. And the reason why this isn't going to hold up in court is if he had said he was wrestling the gun away from her, and while he was tussling with her for the gun went off, that would have been a different story. But he said he was wrestling the gun away from her, and when he got the gun away from her, he shot her because he feared for his life. Now, once you got the gun away from her, she was no longer the threat. You became the person in a superior position. You became the person who was threatening because you're now holding a loaded gun pointed at her. You had a choice to shoot or not to shoot. You could have commanded her by voice. I will shoot you. Get out. Something like that. That's how they're going to look at it in court anyways. Now, according to the Milwaukee Journal Sentinel, 11 spent shell casings were found inside the apartment. 11 shots were squeezed off. Not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7, not 8, not 9, not 10, 11. And I said it like that for you to get an idea and a feel. If this is your girlfriend that you love so much, and y'all got into an argument that's supposed to be a couple's argument, and okay, a gun was introduced, and if by his story he's correct that she went for the gun and he had to wrestle it away from her, why'd you shoot her 11 times? Or why did you fire 11 shots? 11 spent shell casings were found inside the apartment, and a medical examiner found that of the 11 shots, she got hit 8 times with wounds to her neck and her torso and other areas of her body. Wow. Now, he's in a whole world of hurt. That girl is dead. I hate to say it like that, but she is. She is gone. She is never coming back. Richards, the wrestler, he is now being held on $1 million bond. And he told investigators that this is his girlfriend. You know, they said they didn't know what the relationship was before. Of course, they want to know, what's she doing in your apartment? What kind of altercation happened? Why? What sparked it? He said, that's my girlfriend. We were having a boyfriend-girlfriend heated argument, relationship fights. Now, according to online records, Richards was a member of the university's whitewater wrestling team for 2 whole seasons. He wrestled 2020 to 2022. Welsh, the female who passed away from her injuries, she also attended the same university where she was a member of the gymnastics team. But she wasn't just any member of the gymnastics team. She was a highly decorated gymnast. All-American gymnast. To put into words the impact that Cara had on the Warhawk community is impossible. These are the words of Coach Jen Reagan. Coach Jen Reagan said, to put into words the impact that Cara had on the Warhawk community is impossible. a two-time All-American champion, a power athlete. She dedicated team time to her teammates and the light in everyone's dark days. Cara truly lifted each and every one of us up in her time as a Warhawk gymnast. There are no words to describe the void that we feel in our hearts. But Cara's legacy will live on through Warhawk gymnasts and gymnastics forever. Welsh, on the other hand, Welsh was from Plainfield, Illinois, and was majoring in management in the school's business and economics, in the college's business and economics. Last year, now Welsh is Cara Welsh, the female, the woman who passed away, the young lady who passed away. She was from Plainfield, Illinois, and she was majoring in management in the school's College of Business and Economics. And last year, she won an individual national title on the vault at the NCAA Division III Championships. Her boyfriend, who apparently took her life, is due to appear in court again October 26th for a preliminary hearing. Again, so far, he is held on $1 million bond. I don't think he's going to make that bond, but if he does, I don't know. Maybe he might be the son of some wealthy people. If he does make that bond, he'll probably be out on house arrest or something, but he's definitely going to prison for a long time for this one. How do I end this video? I don't know. I end this video by saying, man, listen, it's not worth it. And sometimes people stay in relationships and add fuel to a fire and don't expect to get burnt. Any relationship that you're in where you see that the fighting escalates to the point where violence could be introduced, you need to leave. And don't wait for something to happen to leave. Just leave. Because eventually it will happen. I'm going to leave this one right here for now. Leave your comments in the comment section below, and I'll catch you on the next video. Don't forget, hit that subscribe button. I thank you in advance. I'm out. Peace.